What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in again. So today what I'm going to do is show a bunch of stuff for my December haul. Let me fix my camera here for a second here. There you go. So these are the cards and things. There's more than just cards here that I've gotten in the last, I don't know, week, really. So I figured I'd break it up into two videos. This video is mail day. So I've got my mail right here. We'll go through those. I had a really good time opening them up on camera like a few weeks ago. So I'm going to do that again. And once we get through that, excuse me, goodness gracious. And once we get through that, part two will be a separate video, and I'll talk about and show cards that I got from the Orlando's baseball card show here in St. Louis today, being December 7th. I think about that. So without further ado, we'll get to the mail day portion. So this is actually, I showed this a couple times in various other places, but this is, they call it a type 1. I'm going to believe that it is until I find out otherwise. A type 1 photo of one of our favorite hometown players, Ken Boyer. Get that glare off there. That's Roy Campanella right there. Ken Boyer sliding into home. On the back, it's got the AP caption and a stamp up here from Sport Magazine from August 1961. So it looks like this was taken June 3rd, 1955. So again, they said it was a type 1. I don't know, maybe a type 2 probably from the limited information I found out, but I'm going to figure all that out. But anyway, sweet looking photo. 1955 happens to be Ken Boyer's rookie year. And the caption says that capless bird lands with a run. Ken Boyer, speedy third baseman for the St. Louis Cardinals, is minus his cap as he scores all the way from first base on left fielder Rip Rapolsky's double to the left field corner in the first inning of June 3rd night game with the Dodgers at Ebbets Field in Brooklyn, New York. Catcher Roy Campanella bends to take late throw from left fielder Sandy Amoros, who fielded the hit. Umpire calling the play is Hal Dixon. So pretty cool photo there, nonetheless. Event was June 3rd, 1955. So pretty excited to have that. It's my first photo like that. So anyway, I'm going to learn some more about type 1, type 2, those type photos, and how to figure those things out. I don't know if that's possible, but we'll see what I can do. Second thing I got, I actually already cheated and opened this one up just because I really wanted to see it. But I think I put it back in here, didn't I? There we go. Let me just take it out of the sleeve here. It'd be a little easier too. 1963 Fleer Ken Boyer. Hang on one second, guys. I'm a mess today. Like I said, I just got back from the show recently. There you go. It's a little better. 1963 Fleer Ken Boyer. Just a sweet looking card there. You know, I talk a lot about cards and, of course, the eye appeal and the action shots, and those kind of photos usually get the more discussion and the higher praise because there's just, I mean, obviously there's some great cards, right? But nothing like a good high school photo shot, right? Beautiful card there. Super excited to have that one. All right, now we can get into the scissors. Oh, no, let me show this one first, too. So this one I got from my new buddy, Chris, here local in St. Louis. My second card of the 1953 Red Man. My glare is terrible there. I have to work on that, guys. My apologies. Anyway. Granny Hamner. Let me take this thing out. fantastic example. The 1953 Red Man. That's a lot better, isn't it? Beautiful card. This is card number 2 for my 53 Red Man set. So super excited to have that one as well. And thanks again to Chris for getting that to me. All right. Now we start opening up here. And I got my scissors. I didn't get my pocket knife, but I got the scissors if I need them. So, all right, we're going to do this. Like I said, I enjoyed doing this last time. Worked out pretty well, I thought. I know it's a little, anticipation, if you will, for everybody, but this guy did a really good job of taping the envelope shut. I mean, there's no shortage of packing tape on this guy. This thing was not coming undone. I mean, the whole front cover is covered in packing tape. This is turning out to be oh, woo! I got lucky there. See there? That's why you got to be careful. This guy is my 1970 Topps Lou Brock poster. We got a couple of these. This one is the Brock. (1970), the young looking Lou Brock in 1970 there. Nice little photo of him sliding, of course, doing what he does best. Pretty good shape there. No markings on the back. If you guys haven't seen these things, I'm sure you have. I don't have to show them to you. Pretty sweet looking there. All right, that was all folded up, nice and neat. Not bad packing there. So that's that. Let me just get rid of that. All right. So you got to be careful, as you guys know. I'll tell you this. Feel that in there. Cut the end of this off. See what we got here. Oh, see, this is nice. Put me in some cardboard. Oh, so I owe a huge thanks to our friend Brent Richards for tuning me on to these cards. This is the 84 collection. 84 Stewart Expos team set. This is a Gary Carter. So a couple of weeks ago, was watching, let me put this up here again, watching our friend Brent, and he showed these two cards, and I said, I got to have those things. Gary Carter's one of my player runs in my PC, and this is just a beautiful, beautiful card. (1984) Stewart. The back, it's got a little description, one side in French, the other side in English. Super excited about that one. All right. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and let me see what I got here. I think this is the other one I'm looking for. Yep, this is the other one I was looking for. Yeah. Scotch tape, but it's in the plastic, so. Yeah. This is the 83 Stewart Gary Carter. Sweet looking photo there. If you're paying attention, you notice a Scotch tape at the top. You have to deal with that later on. Awesome, awesome card. Again, thanks again to Brent for cluing me into these. I knew they were out there. I just never seen them before. Not that I paid attention to him that much, but just lost my monitor. There it goes. Holy smokes! What's going on here? Um, so there you go. Super excited for those. All right, 3 more, and then we'll be done with this. Do not bend. So we got here. Little note here from the seller. Happy collecting, Jerry. How long do you think it will take Pete to get into the hall now that it's possible? Cheers. So we know what card this is, right? I bought from this guy before. He does a pretty good job. So it's a Pete Rose. Question is, which one? Can't remember what I got. It's like Christmas, you know? Isn't that Christmas when you guys order from the mail? You always forget what you want, or what you bought, and when you get it, I'm like, oh yeah. So 1982 Topps sticker. Pete Rose and the Phillies. Cool, cool. I like these little stickers. I don't know why, but I do. Maybe because they're different. Oh, looks like he threw in a little sticker Fleer. 84 Fleer. Threw one of these in for good measure. Tom Seaver. There you go, guys. Sorry about that. We had to focus. All right, so that's that. These 3 are from the same guy, so let's see what else we got. Another note. That's nice. Where do I think Pujols ranks in the all-time greats? Who would you compare him to? Maybe I should send this guy back the answers in the eBay comments. You know, contact the seller and send him back his answers. Maybe I'll try that. Why not? I think it was nice enough to send me the cards. I sent him a note. Nope. This is a 2002 Fleer Premium International Pujols. Thought this was a pretty cool card. I think it's like $1 for this card. And it's got a little description on the back. 2002. So just a year after his rookie card for $1. And he threw in a 2001 Fleer Futures Ripken Jr. I didn't ask for this, but he threw it in. That was nice of him. Oh, goodness gracious. This is a terrible video, guys. Doing a terrible job. Apologize. One more. Let's see what note he sends for this one. Have you ever seen the videos of Ozzie showing how quickly he would switch hands with the ball after fielding? Mind-blowing. Yeah, I have, as a matter of fact. Thank you very much for asking. So this is an Ozzie card. I remember this card. I hadn't seen this card. This card popped up in my feed. And it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. This is a 2005 all-time fan favorites. You can see, obviously, it's in the design of the 1979 set. The back is the same, but it's got all his Padre stats on the back. There you go. So pick that up for the wife. So, and of course, you threw another card in, a Members' Choice Stadium Club from 1992, Mr. Barry Larkin. Ironically, right along there with Ozzie, 2 of the best shortstops in the 90s. The 2 best shortstops. Well, maybe not the. But certainly Ozzie was, and 2 of the best. All right, so that is mail day. I will be right back with you on part 2 of the next video, and we'll show you what I picked up from Orlando. So peace out. Rock on.